Hello and thanks for tuning in to the Honeoye Falls-Lima Sports Network live on YouTube. Tonight we have another Section 5 boys basketball matchup between the home Honeoye Falls-Lima Cougars taking on the visiting Livonia Bulldogs. Joining alongside me tonight is Ryan Olivo. The Cougars are 3-2 and currently the 4th seed in the A2 bracket, while Livonia is 5-1 and they are the 3rd seed in the B1 tournament bracket. Sectional points wise, though, the game going on right behind us between Penn Yan and Churchville Chili could actually change Livonia's seeding. It will, if Penn Yan's able to win, which at this point they are trailing, they would take Livonia's spot at the 3rd seed, and Livonia would fall down to the 4th, but a win tonight for Livonia would keep them at the 3rd seed. So, Ryan, last night we saw quite a performance by the Cougars and quite a performance by Livonia. What are your thoughts going into this one?
Well, from the game last night that I watched between Livonia and Penn Yan, Livonia plays very good defense in the paint and on the perimeter, and their junior guard, Ricky Allen, has great three-point range and is a very athletic guard. So I'm looking for Ricky Allen to really guide this Livonia Bulldogs team to a victory tonight.
So last night, the Cougars played Churchville Chili, and the Livonia Bulldogs played Penn Yan, part of the Cougar Classic Tournament. This is actually a showcase tournament at Honeoye Falls-Lima, the 6th annual, to benefit cancer research. So last night, I mean, watching the Cougars play, seeing Tommy Eastman score 32 points last night against a struggling Churchville Chili team was good to see for the Cougars, to see relying on the shooters.
Yeah, the last 2 games, the Cougars really haven't gotten out to a great start, but you see in the second half they've been lights out, and Tommy Eastman really had a great game last night with 32 points, and he got the victory for the Cougars. And again tonight, I think we're going to see Coleman Roach come off the bench and play a big role in the Cougars' offense and defense, of course.
Yeah, last night I overheard Churchville Chili coach being disappointed. His team unable to stop one kid scoring 32 points. For Churchville Chili, it took about 6 kids to score 32 points. So what a lights-out performance last night. And if you want to see that game, you can go through our videos on YouTube. We archive all of our broadcasts. So if you want to see that great third quarter comeback by the Cougars, that's available there. So we're going to take a timeout here at HFL. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to talk a little bit more about the matchup that's going to be occurring tonight. Again, thanks for watching the Honeoye Falls-Lima Sports Network on YouTube. Just a reminder, you can follow us on Twitter at HFLSN is our Twitter handle. You can tweet at us tonight, give us a mention, shout out. We'll do our best to mention those during tonight's broadcast. HFLSN.com, go to our website for up-to-date information regarding the teams we cover as well as our broadcasts. You can subscribe to us on YouTube to get notifications when we add YouTube videos or schedule broadcasts. And while you're at it, you can hit the like button if you like what you're seeing tonight, and you can leave a comment. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. Tonight's sponsors, starting with Carosa Stanton Asset Management LLC. They help you achieve your lifetime dream. If you have any questions on your investments, give them a call at 585-624-3150. Bullfinch Fund Inc. Save money and buy your mutual fund direct from a no-load fund family like the Bullfinch Fund. Fans sitting on IRA money that they don't know what to do with should give Bullfinch a call at 188-BULLFINCH. Independent Fiduciary Consultants, serving 401k plan sponsors across the greater West New York region. Think you're paying too much for your 401k plan? Then give us a call at 585-624-3150. And 50 Hidden Gems of Greater West New York. Discover the secrets of your own backyard. A perfect gift. Order your copy at 50hiddengems.com. So there is only 1 second left in this game. Buzzer sounds, and it's actually a tie game. 69-69 to score.
Going into overtime now, and Churchville Chili was up by 18 points at one point. So once again in back-to-back games, they let a big lead slip out of their hands.
This will be quite a interesting game. I believe is Class B, and Churchville Chili Class
Double A.
Double A, or at least A1. So we'd like to acknowledge tonight's crew, starting with our camera operator, Tyler Van Voorhees. We have Alec Delmerico on the switcher, color commentary by Ryan Olivo, and play-by-play by yours truly, Peter Carosa. We want to thank all of our fans out there for watching tonight's broadcast. So this will be going into a fifth 4-minute quarter. We'll get some extra free basketball here. So if you're just joining us, this is a overtime game between the Churchville Chili Saints and Penn Yan. Score is still 69-69. Just under 4 minutes to play. So as soon as this game is over, both teams in the next game are ready to warm up, HFL and Penn Yan. Check that, Livonia, excuse me. It's interesting how every single team in this showcase has orange as one of their colors except for HFL. You have Penn Yan, who's orange and blue, Livonia, orange and blue, Saints, orange and white, Cougars, black and gold.
You know, Peter, that's a great observation.
Something to note.
Amen. Earlier in the first half, there's been a lot of fouls between these two teams, and looks like it's continuing right now. Churchville Charlie's in the double bonus, and Penn Yan already has racked up 7 fouls on them.
Still no one has scored in the first minute here, though Churchville Charlie will get a chance.
Tonight we saw Malik Williams put up a much better show than he did last night for the freshman guard for Churchville Charlie.
Well, the projected tip-off time for the Cougars game was at 7:15. So depending on how this game goes, it'll be dependent on that. Both teams will get a 20-minute warm-up period. There's the first points of this overtime period.
Isaiah Williams with a nice drive there. Great finish. Penn Yan hasn't really capitalized on the amount of free throws they've had tonight as much as Churchville Charlie has. Missed a lot of free throws. Shooting below 50% as a team.
Substitution for Churchville Charlie. Penn Yan can't tie it up there. Churchville Charlie has a 1-point lead. Nice passing by the Saints. (72-70) the score. Saints over the Mustangs.
Big free throw here coming up for Miles McKinney. If he can bury this, it'll make him make it a 3-point game, and he misses.
Close call there for Penn Yan. Miscommunication, though they get lucky. Key rebound.
Great finish there by number 22, Anderson, for Penn Yan.
Big rebound for the Mustangs as we're tied 72-72 with 1:30 to go in this overtime quarter. So the Mustangs will take a timeout. So if you're just tuning in, right now we have a overtime game between the Penn Yan Mustangs and the Churchville Charlie Saints. They're the first game of this Cougar Classic Showcase Day 2. Following this game will be your home HFL Cougars taking on the Livonia Bulldogs. Score 72-72. So there's a chance we won't find a winner in this overtime quarter. Minute 21. Pen Yen will have the ball in the offensive zone.
Wow. You see the passion going on in this game right now. Bodies flying everywhere to get that ball, and then a great play by Anderson again, and one has a chance to make a 3-point play right now.
Pen Yen is 5-1. Saints are 1-4.
Yeah, Pen Yan's first loss came last night to Livonia.
Score now 75-72 with a minute to go. Now it looks like the Cougar freight train caught a break with this game, this next game being delayed. Light attendance so far.
Yep, not a good show so far, so.
Big miss there for Churchill Chila.
That's going to put a lot of pressure on the Saints now to get a 3-point play if they don't make this next free throw. So this is very big for the Saints right now.
So it's a 2-point game, 75-73 the score. A nice defensive play, but good follow through by Pen Yen. 77-73 the score. Pen Yen leading with 45 seconds to go.
Miles McKinney made a big block there, but the rest of the Saints team could not get down and play good defense.
Reach-in personal foul called on Churchill Chila. Double bonus. The Mustangs have a chance here to pull away with 37 seconds to go in the overtime period. Score 77-73.
This would be a real shock and a real shot to the foot for the Saints to come all the way out here and lose 2 straight.
Both would be come from behind wins for the other team. With Pen Yen at one point trailing 18 and the Cougars trailing 13 last night. Here's Pen Yen the other way. Just trying to watch a clock now, keep away. Ten seconds to go. It's 2-possession game, 78-73. So the Mustangs come to the line. A basket here could possibly wrap it up for the Mustangs.
Yeah, number 30 for Penyan had a big fourth quarter for his team and brought him into the game.
So Churchville Chili takes a timeout here as they trail by 6 points with 10 seconds to go. So again, we're waiting for this game to conclude. The Livonia Bulldogs will play the Honeoye Falls-Lima Cougars in the 6th annual Cougar Classic Showcase here at HFL. The first game of the night has made its way into overtime. We're just waiting on that game to conclude. Churchville Chili has the ball. They trail 79-73 with 10.1 seconds. It'll take a miracle here. Score 79-75. 4 points. Churchville Chili really needed a three-pointer right there. They got 2 points though, but took time off the clock. Clock reading 10.2.
I think it's supposed to read 1.2. 12.
Now we're at 12 seconds, which now we're adding time.
Good in the Saints' case, but I don't think the Mustangs are
agreeing
very
with
happy.
that.
Yeah.
Now we got 1.2 seconds on that score clock. Buzzer sounds. Penyan will have the ball here. Probably get fouled immediately. Long pass.
We're having a lot of clock management problems over there. That'll do it.
That will do it. And Penyan wins 79-75. Huge win. So as a team's high five, they'll be quick to get off the court to let the Livonia Bulldogs and the home Honeoye Falls-Lima Cougars warm up. They'll get a 20-minute period to warm up. So I'll take a guess that they'll try and get tip-off at 7:45. So it is going to be a 7:45 tip-off. Half an hour late, but you know, it's not a school night or anything.
Yep, gotta live with it, and I think that's one of the issues with the Cougar freight train right now. We're used to seeing them come out in full force on a Friday night, and we're here on a Tuesday night, and I think that's gonna affect the attendance of the freight train.
Well, they still got 20 minutes to show up here. So they're going to give out some awards.
Isaiah Lewis wins the Outstanding Player Award for Churchville Child Life, finishing up with 22 points. For Penyan, the junior guard number 22, Sean Anderson wins the most outstanding. Emerson. Sorry, Peter.
Hey, you know what? We don't have the names in front of us, so I'll cut you a break there.
We do have some active members here with the freight train in front of us.
I hope they're loud, proud,
And positive.
and considerate. Positive. Be loud, be proud, be positive. Section 5 Sports, that's what it is. So, teams that have just played are exiting, so that should allow an open court, which hopefully will get this warm-up period underway. Just a reminder, this is our last broadcast of 2014, so on behalf of all the crew here at HFLSN, we hope everyone has a happy new year, and we can't wait to be broadcasting in 2015. So both teams now coming out for the warm-up period. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes to talk a little bit more about the two teams that will be playing tonight. So again, thanks for watching the Honeoye Falls-Lima Sports Network on YouTube. We are back here at HFL. 11 minutes before tip-off. Both teams warming up. It's the 3-2 Honeoye Falls-Lima Cougars hosting the 5-1 Livonia Bulldogs. Just a reminder, Livonia right now is, I believe they were the 3rd seed this morning, though. Based on the previous game that was played here, they could have fallen to the 4th seed in the B1 sectional race, while the Cougars are currently the 4th seed in the A2 sectional race. Very early in the season, though, only December, so it'll take another month or two to sort those things out.
Well, we've seen Tommy Eastman start the season off very hot. 32 points again last night, 27 the game before. So we'll see what he can do tonight for the Cougars. And I think Livonia's going to focus on getting the ball to their junior guard, Ricky Allen. He's been on fire of late from the three-point arc. He's got a great, silky smooth shot. So we'll see what he can do for the Bulldogs.
Watching him during this warm-up period has been quite a show.
Yeah, I think he's only missed one.
So with 10 minutes to go, we'll go over tonight's rosters, starting with the Livonia Bulldogs.
Number 1, Ricky Allen. Number 2, Reed Van Scooter. Number 4, John Monkern. Number 10, Christian Delaney. Number 12, James Burdett. Number 14, Derek DeMartinez. Number 22, Maddox Minton. Number 23, Jeff Seago. Number 24, CJ Richardson. And number 44, Jack Horan, coached by Matt Young.
Now we move to the home team, the Honeoye Falls-Lima Cougars, starting with number 1, Jack McDonald. Number 3, Evan Quackenbush. Number 5, Brian Wagger. Number 10, Dan Hart. Number 11, Josh DiAgostino. Number 12, Coleman Roach. Number 15, Garrett Ruff. Number 21, Ben Herman. Number 22, Ryan Shaw. Number 24, Tommy Eastman. Number 25, James Seagar. And number 41, Austin Bouchang. Again, number 25, James Seagar, and number 15, Garrett Ruff will not be playing up with the varsity team, as they are currently playing with the JV squad. Now, it'll be interesting to see tonight if another player of the Honeoye Falls team will have to, a younger kid, will have to play more than expected. Last night, we had Josh DiAgostino playing a lot more than he probably thought due to Evan Quackenbush getting in some foul trouble early on.
Yeah, I think that's what led to the Cougars not starting off as well as they wanted. So if they can stay out of foul trouble and find somebody to go to down in the paint, and hopefully that'll be Quackenbush, and hopefully he can stay out of foul trouble tonight, and that should lead to the Cougars' success.
Now at this point, it seems like we can take a good guess who the starters are going to be for both teams. For the Cougars, it looks like it's going to be the same 5 started last night. And on the Livonia side, it looks like we're going to see the group that we predicted would be starting this one. Though in about 7 minutes, we'll be able to be for sure, as that'll be when they'll announce the starting lineups. We'll have the national anthem as well, and then we'll be ready for tip-off. This game only running behind schedule by about half an hour. But like I said earlier, it's not a school night. So while we have some time, we'll go over tonight's sponsors, starting with Carosa Stanton Asset Management, LLC. They help you achieve your lifetime dream. If you have any questions on your investments, give them a call at 585-624-3150. Bullfinch Fund Inc. Save money and buy your mutual fund direct from a no-load fund family like the Bullfinch Fund. Fans sitting on IRA money that they don't know what to do with should give Bullfinch a call at 1-888-BULLFINCH. Independent Fiduciary Consultants, serving 401k plan sponsors across the greater Western New York region. Think you're paying too much for your 401k plan? Then give us a call at 585-624-3150. And 50 Hidden Gems of Greater West New York. Discover the secrets of your own backyard. A perfect gift. Order your copy at 50hiddengems.com. So about 5 minutes now before tip-off. I think this will be a good game. Both teams coming off a win from last night.
Yeah, it'll be the Cougars' high-powered offense versus the strong Livonia defense. And sitting in the anchor position for Livonia is this senior, number 4, Jack Horan, at
44.
What did I say, 34?
You said 4.
Number 44, Jack Horan, at 6 foot and 235 pounds. And yeah, this Livonia team only has 2 seniors, so it's a younger team, and we'll see.
Just like the Cougars.
Yeah.
2 seniors as well.
So we'll see how that plays out.
One question for you. Do you think Tommy Eastman will be the leading scorer again for the Cougars tonight?
You know, just seeing the way he plays, I can't say no. So I think he's going to lead the way again for the Cougars. And I think it's going to be that way all season, to be honest.
I believe he's been the leading scorer every game for the Cougars so far, except for the game he didn't play in.
Yep.
Leading scorer in that game was Evan Quackenbush with 20 points. That was against Canandaigua earlier this month.
And that game showed some other players for the Cougars. Both Dan Hart and Evan Quackenbush had 20 points. So it shows their ability that they have and their potential. So I think if all 3 of those guys can get something going, it'll be something special. And hopefully they can all get on the same page once sectional time comes around.
You know, I'm hoping to see number 1, Jack McDonald, the senior for the Cougars, have a good night. Last night was not his night. I think he ended
2
with
points.
only 2 points,
Yep.
yeah.
And it
So
came in the 4th quarter.
it would be nice to see him score early and often tonight. Him being one of the captains, as well as number 24, Tommy Eastman, shaking hands with the captains of Livonia at center court right now. 2:44 on the clock before this game is ready to start. This is the Cougar Classic Showcase at HFL, 6th annual. Now when we look at the sectional seeding, Livonia currently sits at the 3rd seed of the B1 sectional race, and the Cougars sit at the 4th seed for the A2 sectional race. Interesting to note for the A2 sectional points, it's currently being led by School of the Arts, who are currently 10-0 and have 40 sectional points. So they've played a lot of games this month. So like I said earlier, it'll take probably not until February to sort out both the sectional races being so early in the season. Some teams playing a lot in the month of December, and then others playing not as much.
Yeah, I think the city school districts have had a couple showcases similar to this with each other. I think that's why they have 10 games played already.
You know, it's nice, though, if you're good at the start of the season and you play a ton of games then, it helps you at the end. Although it won't necessarily help you in sectional play, it'll help you get a better seed. But now if you're better at the end of the season, You play all your games early on, then it hurts you. So the buzzer sounds. Both teams going to go to their respective bench as they prepare for this one.
Finally getting underway here.
We've been sitting around here for 45 minutes now.
Yeah, Peter, talking about that, the runs made. You know, you see School of the Arts off to a 10-0 start, but they are racking up those sectional points fast. But I think a team would really like to be going on a 10-0 run to end the season, going into sectional play to get that momentum going.
Definitely. So both coaches talking with their teams, trying to go over any last-minute strategy before this one begins. Again, it's the Livonia Bulldogs taking on the home Honeoye Falls-Lima Cougars. So right now they are displaying the check of all the money that HFL has raised over these past 2 days that they are donating to the Cure Childhood Center, Cancer Research Center.
$1,200, wow.
It's a big check.
Cancer Research just won the lottery.
Tonight, we would like to thank everybody who's been a part of investing, buying ribbons, paying for admission, and being here, as we are proud to donate $1,200 to fight against childhood cancer.
Oh.
Great job.
For more information, you can check out the Cure website, and that's at curechildhoodcancer.org.
So with that, I believe we are ready to announce the starting lineups of the two teams. So, but before that, we are going to have the national anthem here at HFL. They always get me. I always think it's startups.
With the playing of our national anthem, tonight's national anthem will be performed by the U.S. Army Band.
Now we're ready to get to the starting lineups. Starting with the visiting team, The 5-1 Livonia Bulldogs starting tonight.
The starters from the visiting Bulldogs from Livonia, a 5'8" junior guard, number 1, Ricky Allen.
Starting at guard, the 5'8", number 1, Ricky Allen.
Junior forward, number 4, John Monkern.
Next is number 4, John Monkern, 6'3" junior.
Forward, number 14, Derek DeMartinez.
Next is number 14, Derek DeMartinez, standing at 6'1" and 170 pounds.
C.J. Richardson.
Next is number 24, C.J. Richardson, standing at 6'1" and 170 pounds. And finally, number 44, Jack Horn, standing at 6 foot and 235 pounds senior.
So that'll be your starters for the visiting team tonight. Now I move to the home Honeoye Falls-Lima Bulldogs. Excuse me, Cougars. Dressed in home white.
And we now direct your attention to the home bench. Dressed in white, here are your HFL Cougar starters. A 6'2" senior guard, number 1, Jack.
Starting with number 1, Jack McDonald, the 6'2", 190 guard.
A 5'11" junior guard, number 5,
Number 5, Brian Wagger, the 5'11", 175 pound junior guard.
6'3" junior guard forward, number 24, Tommy Eastman.
Number 24, Tommy Eastman, the 6'3", 170 pound junior and leading scorer of the Cougars this season. Number 10, Dan Hart, the 6'2", 190 junior guard forward. And finally, number 3, Evan Quackenbush, the 6'5", 210 senior forward. That'll be our starting lineups for the home team. And with that, we are now ready to get this one started, the long-awaited game. We just had to wait about 45 minutes to see it. Both teams
Well, the Cougars
shaking
definitely
hands.
have the size advantage going on tonight's game.
Evan Quackenbush will tip off against number 4, Monkern.
They'll look for Quackenbush to get a lot of rebounds and a lot of blocks.
Livonia Bulldogs will start with this. Number 1, Ricky Allen. DeMartinez to Richardson. Richardson with it, takes a 3. Hits the first one. First points of the night, gonna go to Livonia Bulldogs. 3-0 to score. 7:30 to go. We will not have a clock to display on the screen tonight, so we'll do our best to remind you how much time is left. Here's the senior, Jack McDonald, bounce pass to Dan Hart. McDonald back with it to Wagger. Looking for the corner. Wagger to McDonald. To Eastman. Scores there. 2 points for the Cougars.
That was a great possession for the Cougars. They really showed how calm and relaxed they were on the offensive side of the ball.
DeMartinez to Horan to Richardson. Working his way down to Horan. Misses that. Eastman nearly loses the ball there. Gets pushed from behind. So it'll be a sideline inbound taken by number 10, Dan Hart. McDonald with it for the Cougars. Finds Eastman. McDonald to Wagger. Dan Hart with it in the corner. To Evan Quackenbush, down low to Eastman.
Great feed there by Quackenbush.
Scores on the baseline there. Cougars take the lead 4-3 against the Bulldogs. Here's Ricky Allen. Takes a shot. Hits that one. Only 2, but it gives them the lead 5-4.
You can already see the sweet stroke from Allen there.
Here's Dan Hart and the Cougars. Tommy Eastman. Long pass to Quackenbush. Gets it to Hart. Fakes a shot. Pass to McDonald. McDonald
Doesn't get
bounces
the roll
out.
there.
Great rebound, though. Evan Quackenbush using his height advantage. Gets the rebound and scores. Personal foul against the Cougars. By the Cougars, actually. This will be a sideline inbound by number 24, C.J. Richardson. Looking for Allen. He's going to pass it to Mitten. Leaves it for Ricky Allen. Gets it to number 24, C.J. Richardson. This is Monkern with it now. Stuck in the corner. Able to get it to Richardson. Here's Jack Horan with it. Number 22, Mitten, passes to Ricky Allen. Takes a long shot from downtown, misses that one. Long pass, Brian Wagner going the other way. Pulls up, misses that one. Livonia gets the ball back. Ricky Allen with it. C.J. Anderson looks to Mitten. Hits that one.
Not very good perimeter defense there from the Cougars. Too many people watching the ball.
Score now 7-6. Bulldogs leading with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Eastman to McDonald.
Look for the Cougars to drive into the paint right now and get some easy points.
High pass. McDonald able to bring it down. Here's Wagger to Eastman. Fakes a shot. And he's fouled on by number 22, Mitten. It'll be a baseline inbound taken by number 5, Brian Wagger for the Cougars. Tommy Eastman looking for Evan Quackenbush in the paint. Finds Brian Wagger stuck. Gets it to McDonald. Pulls up, misses a shot. But again,
another great offensive rebound for Quackenbush, and he puts it home.
Second rebound there for Quackenbush that he's able to score to keep this one a close game. Cougars now lead 8-7 with 3:52 to go. Jack Horan with it. Passes to C.J. Richardson. Now John Monkern with it. C.J. Richardson. Jack Horan with it. This is a shot by Mitten, is a miss. McDonald with it. Wagger took his eyes off the ball last minute there before he caught it. Goes right through his hands and out of bounds. Mistake there. So Mitten subs out. D. Martinez comes back in. Number 14 for Livonia. Ricky Allen to Richardson. Pass is off, stays in bounds. D. Martinez. Working his way around. Shot clock at 5. And Livonia gets the shot off just in time, and it goes in. They take the lead now, 9-8. 2:40 to go. Dan Hart with it for the Cougars. Gets it to Quackenbush in the paint. Wraps around, scores.
Quackenbush looks like he's going to have a big night so far.
6 points already. Here's Ricky Allen. Flawless.
Yeah, Allen's got the athletic nature to him.
Tommy Eastman to McDonald. Cougars trail by only 1 as this game goes back and forth. Dan Hart. McDonald to Quack. Pulls up, takes a shot, miss. Here's Ricky Allen. Driving on in. Goes down to on the court. Personal foul by the Cougars. Called against number 5, Brian Wagger. Second foul by Wagger. Substituting in is number 12, Coleman Roach. Ricky Allen from the baseline finds a wide open D. Martinez.
That can't happen.
Derek D. Martinez scores a big basket.
Yeah, the Cougars have let up some easy points here for the Bulldogs early on.
Buzzer sounds. Cougars trail by 3 with 1:48 to go in this first quarter of play. So Dan Hart take the baseline inbound to start the Cougars off here. Dan Hart is also the varsity quarterback for the Cougars. Had a big season. Glad to be back playing basketball, though. Coleman Roach makes a mistake there for the Cougars, and Livonia with the ball now. Richardson at the sideline. And it seems McDonald has a issue here. Has to switch jerseys. A rip or something.
I don't know.
He'll now be wearing 32. So now we can get this game back going again. That's number 4, John Monkern.
Another open jump shot for Livonia.
Jack McDonald to Dan Hart to Roach. Dan Hart shoots a 3. There it is.
Great cross-court pass from Roach to Hart, and he capitalizes.
Score 15-13. Just over a minute to play. Here's Ricky Allen with the Bulldogs.
Great
Pass
defense.
intercepted, then stolen right out of the hands. Coleman Roach. Foul going to be called, though, so Cougars will retain possession. Coleman Roach right in front of us here with the sideline inbound. Called on C.J. Richardson. McDonald. We are now under a minute to play in the first quarter. Eastman pulls up a shot, a miss. Ricky Allen pulls up a shot, another basket. 40 seconds. McDonald with it. Hart to McDonald to Eastman. McDonald drives on in, gets stuck, pass back to Eastman. Spin move, pulls up, gets a basket there.
Great move from Eastman there. He now has 6 points along with Evan Quackenbush.
2-point game now. Livonia leads 17-15. Ricky Allen to Richardson.
You know, I think the best part about Eastman is his ability to make himself open for shots. He's got a lot of moves, including that spin move that you just saw there.
And a missed shot at the end of the first quarter by number 44, Jack Horan keeps us at a 17-15 ball game. So the second period will begin in a couple. Seems like we're going to have a real good game tonight.
Yeah, the Cougars got to play better defense there, leaving a lot of Bulldogs open, and they're taking a lot of easy jump shots.
There's been a lot of lead changes, though the Cougars got to make sure that they don't let Livonia get something going. Can't give them a run.
Yeah. I think Ricky Allen's going to be a steady scorer for Livonia. I mean, you saw there Quackenbush was covering him pretty tight, and he still managed to put it in the hoop. So I think the Cougars really need to focus on playing very good defense on everyone, not just Ricky Allen, because he's going to be there the whole night. I don't think you're going to get by Ricky Allen.
Right now, only 3 players have scored for the Cougars. But on the other hand, Livonia having 5 different players score. It's interesting. Cougars got to get the ball to other people.
Yeah, we've seen early Maddox Minton and Derek DeMartinez interchange, and I think Minton's going to carry more of an offensive package, and DeMartinez is going to carry that defensive presence for the Bulldogs.
Minton back in to start this second quarter at HFL. 8 minutes on the clock. Tommy Eastman will start it to McDonald. McDonald back in his original jersey. Had to switch out, but he's back in number 1. Here's Eastman. Stuck in a corner, gets it to McDonald. Finds Roach. Looking for Quack down low. Falls down. Number 12, Burdett's going to pick it up for Livonia. Takes his time, gets it to Allen. Nice.
Great defense by Quackenbush.
22 seconds on the shot clock. We're still in our first minute of play of the second quarter. Missed basket by number 4, Monkern. Travel violation called on number 14, Derek DeMartinez. Dan Hart starts it off. McDonald coming down the court. Gets it to Roach. McDonald still without any points in this one. Has it again. Bounce pass. Here's Eastman for 3. And the Cougars are going to take the lead. 18-17. Allen to DeMartinez. Bounce pass. Allen's with it again. Able to find his way around. Misses the shot. That's his first miss tonight. Quackenbush gets it to Eastman. Able to pull up and score there. So Livonia will take a timeout, and that'll give us a chance to go over tonight's sponsors, starting with Carosa Stanton Asset Management LLC. They help you achieve your lifetime dream. If you have any questions on your investments, give them a call at 585-624-3150. Bullfinch Funding. Save money and buy your mutual fund direct from a no-load fund family like the Bullfinch Fund. Fans sitting on IRA money that they don't know what to do with should give Bullfinch a call at 1-888-BULLFINCH. Independent fiduciary consultants serving 401k plan sponsors across the greater Western New York region. Think you're paying too much for your 401k plan? Then give us a call at 585-624-3150. And finally, 50 Hidden Gems of Greater Western New York. Discover the secrets of your own backyard. A perfect gift. Order your copy at 50hiddengems.com. Here's Ricky Allen at the baseline. Finds DeMartinez. Allen back with it. Now to number 12, Burdett. Here's DeMartinez.
Great pass. Minton capitalizes.
McDonald. Cougars still lead. Only by 1, though. In the corner, that was Hart. McDonald finds Quackenbush. Loses the ball, able to regain
Quackenbush again using that height advantage in the paint. Drawing a foul. Once again, he has a chance to hit a couple free throws.
Here we go. Evan Quackenbush comes to the line to take a Bullfinch Fund Inc. foul shot. Hits a first one. 2-point game, 21-19, 6:05 to go. Here's a second shot for the senior, Evan Quackenbush.
Quackenbush only had 3 points last night. Again, running into foul trouble. Already has 8 tonight.
Tommy Eastman leading, though, the Cougars scoring.
11 for Eastman.
Josh DiAgostino comes on in. First time tonight. Here's Roach going the other way. Nice pass to Eastman. 24-19, the score. Cougars on a little run.
More great defense from Quackenbush there.
And another steal against Ricky Allen. And Eastman unable to get to McDonald. Gets his own pass, though, and misses that one. Livonia catches a break. Here's D. Martinez going on up. Fouled on the shot. He'll come to the line. Shoot 2 for a Bullfinch Fund Inc. foul shot. 5:31 to go in the second quarter. Hits that one.
Cougars have come out here in the second quarter and played much better defense. Good defense results in great offense.
Hits the second one as well, so it's a 3-point game. The Cougars have the ball here in the second quarter. Coleman Roach to DiAgostino, back to Roach. Back to DiAgostino, looking for Evan Quackenbush in the paint. Pulls up.
Great ball movement for the Cougars there.
That's going to go off a Livonia Bulldog, so Roach will inbound it. Gets it to Eastman. Fakes a shot. Dribbling. McDonald. Roach to McDonald. Finds Eastman. Short. So DiAgostino fouls there. Livonia gets the ball. They trail 24-21. This is Ricky Allen with it. Finds number 4, I believe. Missed shot there. Jack McDonald. Looking for Roach. Back to McDonald. Finds Eastman. Driving on in. Can't score there, though. Quackenbush able to clean up there.
4th offensive rebound for Quackenbush so far.
Score 26-21. Here we go. Monkern able to hit that 3. Makes it a 2-point game, 26-24. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. We're almost at the halfway point. Bounce pass to McDonald. Eastman. Finds its way back to Roach. To McDonald. To Eastman. He'll shoot a 3. Nails that one.
His second 3 of the night.
29-24. Ricky Allen gets it to Richardson. D. Martinez to number 12, Burdette. Back to D. Martinez. Works his way around. Tries to score there. Quack is just a little bit too tall for him to get over.
Quack's going to be looking at a double-double here before half.
Eastman to Roach. Back to Eastman to McDonald. Eastman back with it to Roach. He'll shoot a 3. Nails that one. His first 3 of the night. Score now 32-24. Just over 3 minutes to go. And that is also not only the first 3 for Coleman Roach, but the first points for him as well.
Yeah, he's a real important figure for this Cougar team.
And that's a time to score right there.
Yeah, you saw him last night coming up with 11 points for the Cougars coming off the bench, and he was a key player in last night's victory. I mean, you see Wagger and Quackenbush get into foul trouble, and he was a consistent figure for the Cougars, both offensively and defensively.
So while we have a break, I just want to, on behalf of all the crew at HFLSN, wish everyone a Happy New Year. This will be our last broadcast of 2014, and we can't wait to be back in 2015. Got a whole lineup of both boys and girls basketball games. Maybe even some hockey games. So the Cougars come out ready to play defense here against Livonia as they have the ball. Just over 3 to go in the second quarter. Ricky Allen has to throw it up. Coleman Roach can't bring it down. This is number 24. Richardson misses that one. Jump ball is called. Possession in favor of Livonia, though.
Cougars very intense right now on defense.
CJ Richardson inbounds, looking for number 14, D. Martinez. Scores there and will come to the line to try and make this a 3-point play. Take a Bullfinch Funding foul shot. Hits that one. 3-point play complete. 32-27 the score. 2:40 to go. Jack McDonald to Roach. He'll shoot a 3. Bounces out. Ricky Allen now. He'll shoot a 3. Misses that one as well. Eastman. Travel there. Nice play by Ricky Allen to force the travel by Eastman. Richardson at the sideline finds number 4, Monkern. Ricky Allen passes to 24. Richardson misses that one. Number 2, Van Scotter gets the rebound. Allen misses again, something you don't see too often.
Yeah, Allen, 2 good looks there for the Bulldogs and can't capitalize.
Here's DiAgostino, pulls it up. Can't score there. Livonia going the other way. Just under 2 minutes now to play. Number 24, C.J. Richardson, misses that one. Jack McDonald to Dan Hart. Dan Hart travels. Runs out of moves. He's got 3 points so far. Allen. Calling a play here. Pass to number 2. Back to Allen. Finds down low. This is D. Martinez, scores 2. Score now 32-29. Cuts into that Cougar lead. Now only 3 points.
D. Martinez now with 7 for the Bulldogs.
Eastman. Fouled. That's against number 14, Derek D. Martinez. He'll come out. Substitution for the Cougars. Evan Quackenbush coming in for Josh DiAgostino. Here's McDonald. Back to Roach. Bounce pass to Hart. Looking for Eastman. To McDonald. Oh, and a nice play by C.J. Richardson to throw the ball off Evan Quackenbush's leg and out of play. Ricky Allen to Richardson, to Monkern, to number 22, Mitten. Checks back in. Finds Ricky Allen. Makes the basket there. 31-32. 1 point game. Now under a minute, 40 seconds. McDonald brings that high pass down. In the corner. That was Dan Hart. Misses that one. Livonia trying to maybe take the lead. Shot clock is off. Livonia will go all the way down to the buzzer. Offensive foul called. Ricky Allen slams into Dan Hart.
Great defense there by Coleman Roach, too.
Dan Hart stands his ground, gets taken out.
Got to watch the ACL there.
It's okay.
Thank God.
Jack McDonald lets it roll into the offensive zone. Now the Cougars have a chance. Here we go. Finds Dan Hart. Misses, and maybe one last shot. Buzzer beater. Misses. So that'll lead us to halftime as the Cougars lead 32-31. Olivo, you want to go over the leading scores right now?
Leading for the Cougars, once again, we have Tommy Eastman with 16 points. And for the Livonia Bulldogs, we have Derek DeMartinez with 7, and also Ricky Allen with 8.
All right, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back during halftime to talk a little bit more about what we just saw. So again, thanks for watching the Honeoye Falls-Lima Sports Network on YouTube. Hello, we are at halftime. Cougars are leading 32-31. We're going to talk a little bit about that first half of play. Alongside me, Ryan Olivo. You want to talk about your keys so far?
Well, we see the Cougars getting out to a good start offensively and defensively. Tommy Eastman with 16 points leading the way for the Cougars, and the Cougars have played very good defense. They forced a lot of turnovers, and they've gotten a lot of points in the paint with Quackenbush, and he's gotten 5 offensive rebounds for the Cougars. So that's been a key for him, is to stay in the paint, get those rebounds, and capitalize on those second chances. Now for Livonia, they've done a great job shooting. they've had many open opportunities. They've been left open by the Cougars, and they've capitalized from it. And Ricky Allen's been a little cold starting off. He's missed his first three-point attempts, but he's 4 of 5 from the 2-point range.
So, what do you think the coaches right now are telling their teams?
I think Livonia's got to focus on limiting those turnovers, and I mean they've looked pretty solid offensively. They've capitalized on the chances they've had when they haven't turned the ball over, and they've looked pretty well. They've been left open, so hopefully they can come out here. And I think the Cougars are going to focus on shutting down those open opportunities. So Livonia's really got to hunker down in the paint. I think they're going to hook up with John Monkern. At 6'3", he's their biggest target in the paint, so I think he's going to have a good second half here.
Do you think we'll see both teams coming out keeping with the same starters that they had to start this game?
Yeah, I think so. I think Livonia's shown that their starters are pretty confident in their shooting. I think the only change is John Monkern's going to be coming out here for the Bulldogs, and he's going to be a big part of this offense in the second half.
So again, the Cougars are leading only by one, 32-31 our score at halftime. Cougars are 5-1, and Livonia is 5-1, and the Cougars are 3-2. So this game does have some implications around it, though only being December. There's still a lot of time before we get to sectionals. Again, thanks for watching the Honeoye Falls-Lima Sports Network here on YouTube. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in a couple. We are back. Halftime just about to conclude. Minute on the clock. Teams having a brief warm-up session. It's definitely been a great game so far.
Yeah, Livonia hasn't really found a stop to Tommy Eastman, and no team really has so far this season. So he's gonna look to keep on his scoring tear and see how much he can end up with tonight.
He's at 11?
16.
16, oh wow. He's averaging 27?
Last night he was averaging 27, then he had 32, so he's at about 29 right now. I'd like to see where that stacks up in Section 5, points per game. We'll have to do some research with that one.
Definitely. So the Cougars will start with the ball. Brian Wagger here at the sideline right in front of our table. Passes to McDonald. Ball is kicked, so it'll be a inbound again for the Cougars. Right back to McDonald. Gets it to Wagger. McDonald to Hart. Hart shoots a three, bounces out.
Right now, John Monkern's matched up with Tommy Eastman, and we'll see what he can do to try and slow down Eastman.
Eastman with it now. Pulls up, takes a shot, nails that one. First points of this second half. Score 34-31. Here we go. Number 24, Richardson, gets it to Monkern. Being covered by Quackenbush, gets it back to Richardson. Jack Huron spins around, misses that one. Jump ball is going to be called again in favor of Livonia. Ricky Allen at the baseline. Gets it to D. Martinez. Spins around. Shot blocked by Quackenbush. He liked that one.
Quackenbush his mouth was watering at that one. It was just served up on a platter.
Hey, you know, he's 6'3". He's one of the tallest guys out on the court. .65", excuse me. I've been corrected. Jack McDonald here with an independent fiduciary consultant's foul shot. Hits the first one. Cougars now leading 35-31.
His first point of the night.
Misses that one. Ricky Allen is going to try and lead Livonia back into this one. Brian Wagger on defense. Ricky Allen charges in. Gets stuck. Takes a shot. Miss. Quackenbush there for the rebound. Long pass to Eastman. Scores there on the layup. Score 37.
20 now for Eastman.
31.
Quackenbush up to 9 rebounds.
Reach in personal foul against Jack McDonald. Second foul for him tonight. It'll be a sideline inbound taken by number 24.
Yeah,
that is
nice
C.J. Richardson.
It's nice to see the Cougars, their starting 5 not in foul trouble, so they're all getting a lot of minutes and having a lot of opportunities to score.
Evan Quackenbush, another rebound.
He now has a double-double.
Quackenbush accepts that pass.
10 points,
Finds
10
a
rebounds.
wide open Jack McDonald in the paint. Cougars now pulling away 39-31 the score with 5:57 to go. McDonald now has 3 points in this one. So Cougars come out early shooting, take a lead of 8 points.
Yeah, those easy points in the paint. Got to take advantage of it.
Now, if only the Cougar Freight Train had a stronger attendance to see this one.
Yeah, back-to-back nights. It's lacking its numbers.
Hey, I'll give credit to the people who came out tonight. Got a couple seniors and juniors. Some alum as well. Here's Ricky Allen. Finds number 4, Monkern. Spin move. Slows down, gets it to Ricky Allen, shoots a 3. Didn't have his feet set. Misses that one. Another miss for Allen. Here's Eastman. Quackenbush can't bring that one down. It's okay. Hart's right next to him. Gets it to Wagger, who's stuck. Trying to get it to Quackenbush and misses that one. McDonald now gets it to Quack, and the Cougars then score.
12 points now for Quackenbush.
Going to try and catch up to Eastman.
That'll be a tough feat.
Hey, you never know. We still got a lot of time left. Here's Monkern. Gets it to number 24, C.J. Richardson. D. Martinez. Monkern shoots a 3. Hits that one.
You see the talent that Monkern possesses for a big man. I mean, that's his second 3. And he's now up to 8 points for the Bulldogs.
Jack McDonald drives in, gets it to Wagger. Wagger back to McDonald, now to Hart from downtown, nails that one.
Hart answers right back. His second 3 of the night also.
44-34 is our score with 4:30 to go. Ricky Allen gets it to 24, Richardson. Going to be fouled. Number 1, Jack McDonald. So that's a foul on the shot. So Richardson will come to the line to shoot a independent fiduciary consultant's foul shot. Misses that one. Substitution, Coleman Roach coming in for Jack McDonald. He's got 3 fouls tonight. Take a little break. Here's Richardson's second shot. Misses that one as well. Quackenbush gets a rebound. 11th rebound, I believe, for him. Dan Hart. Here we go. Eastman can't score there. Here's number 14, Derek D. Martinez, all the way down, coast to coast.
D. Martinez now with 9. Has a chance to make it 10.
Personal foul called against number 10, Dan Hart. So Derek D. Martinez will come to the line to shoot a independent fiduciary consultant's foul shot, try and make this a 3-point play. Scores that one. 7-point game now as the Cougars have the ball back. Here's Tommy Eastman. Gets it to Wagger. To Hart. Hart fakes a shot, gets it to Eastman. Eastman in trouble. Able to get out of it, though. Looking for Wagger a little bit too high.
Poor turnover there for the Cougars.
Here's number 4, Monkern. Working his way. Taking his time, waiting for a nice pass. There it is to Burdette. Foul on number 24. Personal foul. That's Tommy Eastman.
His first foul of the night, so he's been doing a great job staying out of foul trouble while still playing great defense.
C.J. Richardson checks in for James Burdette. and he will take the sideline inbound. Monkern working his way on Dan Hart, able to score on him.
Monkern now with 10.
Score 44-39, 3:20 to go. Here's Coleman Roach to Quackenbush. Ricky Allen steals the ball, but they're going to call a foul on him. Sideline inbound. Josh DiAgostino checks back in for Dan Hart. Here's Eastman with it, looking for Quackenbush. Turns around. Josh DiAgostino fouled on the shot. He'll come to the line and take an independent fiduciary consultant's foul shot.
Yeah, DiAgostino's gotten some good playing time this last 2 games.
That's his first points of the night. Substitution coming in is number 2, Van Scooter, for number 1, Ricky Allen.
It's a pretty cool name if you ask me.
Josh DiAgostino perfect there. 2 for 2. Cougars now lead 46-39 with 3 minutes to go in the third period. Here's, oh, what a play. Brian Wagger. And there's Tommy Eastman to finish. Stole the cookies right there.
More great defense from the Cougars.
Van Scooter gets it to Richardson. Here's Derek DeMartinez barreling on in. Cougar personal foul against number 12, Coleman Roach. Here's number 2, Reed Van Scooter. Number 14, Derek DeMartinez, passes to CJ Richardson. Van Scooter back with it. That's John Monkern for 3.
Third 3 of the night for Monkern, now up to 13.
Cougars trying to answer as they lead 48-42. 6 points is their lead with about 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Miss there by DiAgostino. Down low. Number 24, CJ Richardson, falls down, able to get back up though. Now under 2 minutes, Van Scooter, bounce pass to DeMartinez, finds it to Mitten. Van Scooter back with it to DeMartinez. Shot clock 7, 6, 5, 4. Shot taken. That's number 24, CJ Richardson, scores that 3 just in the nick of time. Timeout on the floor. That'll give us a chance to go over.
3-point shot is pulling the Bulldogs back into the game.
Tonight's sponsors, starting with Carosa Stanton Asset Management, LLC. They help you achieve your lifetime dream. If you have any questions on your investments, give them a call at 585-624-3150. Bullfinch Fund Inc. Save money and buy your mutual fund direct from a no-load fund family like the Bullfinch Fund. Fans sitting on IRA money that they don't know what to do with should give Bullfinch a call at 1-888-BULLFINCH. Independent Fiduciary Consultants, serving 401k plan sponsors across the greater Western New York region. Think you're paying too much for your 401k plan? Then give us a call at 585-624-3150. And 15 Gems of Greater Western New York. Discover the secrets of your own backyard. A perfect gift. Order your copy at 15gems.com. Cougars lead now only 3. 1 possession ball game as we have a minute and a half to play in the third quarter. Cougars do have the ball, though. Brian Wagger with it. Gets it to DiAgostino. Pulls up, shot block.
Wagger struggling to get anything going again.
So a foul on the shot will lead DiAgostino to come to the line for the second time tonight to take a independent fiduciary consultant's foul shot. He was 2 for 2 last time at the line. Misses that one. We'll have another shot, though. Try and extend this Cougar lead. Substitution, Jack Horan in for number 22, excuse me, Mitten. D'Agostino at the line. Nails that one, third point of the night for him. And that'll give the Cougars a 4-point lead with just over a minute to play here at HFL in the third quarter. Richardson gets it to Monkern. Bounce pass here. Richardson. DeMartinez. Now under a minute to play. Here's Monkern. Back to DeMartinez. Gonna drive on in. Shot clock 5. Shot blocked. Gets another shot just as shot clock about to expire. And travel violation called. Evan Quackenbush and the rest of the Cougars looking for a jump ball. They're not going to get it. So Livonia will have the ball. 44 seconds to go. Score is 49-45. Third quarter just about to end. DeMartinez to Ricky Allen. I don't know if he has any points this quarter. Does not. Jack Horan.
Yep, I was just going to say the Bulldogs are going to look for Monkern here.
And
Great
that
defensive
was a
play.
great defensive play. Here's Evan Quackenbush. Pulls up, gets a shot there. 20 seconds to go. 51-45 our score in the third quarter. Livonia will be able to get the clock all the way down to nothing, but they're going to try and score here. Here's Ricky Allen for 3. Bounces out.
In and out.
Evan Quackenbush throws it off the Livonia Bulldog. So the Cougars maintain possession 4 seconds. Quick inbound here, maybe a couple dribbles. Scores there, but that was quite a shot. But it's not going to count.
Once again with the clock. My God.
Always causing problems. Officials meet at half court. I don't know what's happening here. Scores table looking for a ref to come over. Clock should be at 4 seconds, I believe. D'Agostino checks out. Coming on in is Dan Hart. Clock now at 4. Believe that's where it should be at.
Yep.
So now, here's the inbound. Here's, pulls up a shot. Tommy Eastman misses that. So he can hit the one when it doesn't count, but when it counts, can't bring it down. That'll conclude the third quarter. Still 8 minutes to go. Score 51-45.
Both teams doing a great job hitting the three-point shot, 5 on each side. So I think Livonia's going to look to Monkern even more, and Ricky Allen. Ricky Allen yet to put up a three-pointer to go in, so look for him to make an impact here in the fourth quarter.
This is the final game of the 6th annual Cougar Classic Showcase at HFL.
It's been a fun one. It really has. All games have been real close. We saw in the first day Livonia pull out a squeaker in overtime against Penn Yan, and then the Cougars come back from a 13-point deficit and get the W against Churchville Chili. Then today we saw Penn Yan come from an 18-point deficit and beat Churchville Chili, and we got another great game going on between the Bulldogs and the Cougars.
Both teams coming out now. Cougars will start with the ball. Dan Hart right in front of our table here. So the Cougars lead is at 6. 8 minutes on the clock. Here we go. McDonald with it. Takes his time. Gets it to Hart. Looking for Quack. He's got him. Surrounded immediately.
Quick question, Peter. Has Dan Hart ever helped out with the Sports Network for girls games?
Not yet. We do have Dan. At some point, he will be probably doing color.
Is he scheduled for a recruiting visit here with the network?
He's scheduled to help out.
He's in the ESPN Top 100 for Sports Network recruits.
Foul's going to be called against the Cougars.
He's a high-valued target.
Number 24, C.J. Richardson, will take a 50 Hidden Gems of Greater West New York foul shot. 7:30 to go. Score 51-45 in favor of the Cougars. C.J. Richardson misses the first one. He'll have a second. Hits that one. Cougars with it now. Here's McDonald.
Richardson with a sneaky 11 points for the Bulldogs.
Gets it to Eastman. Eastman to Hart. Finds Roach. Jump.
Oh.
Shot. Miss. Quack down low with the offensive rebound. Able to get his own rebound. Then he's fouled.
Almost a great play by Roach.
Evan Quackenbush will come to the line to shoot a 50 Hidden Gems of Greater West New York foul shot to add to his point total here. Misses that one. Will shoot two, though. Quackenbush misses the second. Dan Hart gets the rebound pass to McDonald. To Roach. Roach finds wide open Dan Hart. Back to Roach, now to McDonald. Shot clock at 20. McDonald takes his time, gets it to Eastman. Jack McDonald drives on in, pulls up, takes a shot, miss. Quackenbush gets a rebound, tries to put that one back up there. Though number 10, I believe, for the...
Monkern has been solid all night for the Bulldogs. They just haven't found him that much.
Quick score there. HFL's back on offense. They lead now only by 3. Here's Coleman Roach, shoots a little bit too far. Eastman, though, gets a good rebound. He'll come to the line to take a 50 Hidden Gems of Greater West New York foul shot. He will shoot two. Misses the first one.
Eastman's first trip to the foul line tonight.
Here's Eastman's second shot. Makes that one. 52-48's the score. 4-point game. Livonia with the ball. 6 minutes to go in the fourth and final quarter. Here's Ricky Allen. Shoots a 3 from downtown. Scores there. Score now 52-51.
We'll see if that gets him going now. Eastman with 23, leading the Cougars.
Here's Dan Hart. Answers right back.
Hart.
Dan from downtown now.
Gotta love that.
Score 55-51. Timeout on the floor. That'll give us a chance to go over tonight's sponsors, starting with Carosa Stanton Asset Management, LLC. They help you achieve your lifetime dream. If you have any questions on your investments, give them a call at 585-624-3150. Bullfinch Funding. Save money and buy your mutual fund direct from a no-load fund family like the Bullfinch Fund. Fans sitting on IRA money that they don't know what to do with should give Bullfinch a call at 1-888-BULLFINCH. Independent fiduciary consultant serving 401k plan sponsors across the greater West New York region. Think you're paying too much for your 401k plan? Then give us a call at 585-624-3150. And finally, 50 Hidden Gems of Greater Western New York. Discover the secrets of your own backyard. A perfect gift. Order your copy at 50hiddengems.com. Cougars lead 55-51. A big three-pointer right there by Dan Hart. to answer Ricky Allen's three-pointer.
His last 2 threes have been coming right back from Bulldog three-pointers.
Livonia still in the huddle here. Cougars ready to go, though. Livonia will start from the other side of the court. Here's number 14, Derek DeMartinez. Gives it to Allen. Monkern. Ball rolls out and under the bleachers.
Call the police.
And Alec Delmerico comes to save the day. Here we go, Livonia with it, Ricky Allen. Bounce pass, DeMartinez. CJ Richardson from 3. Livonia answers right back with a 3. 55-54 the score, 5:20 to go. McDonald slows down.
That's Richardson's 3rd 3 of the night also.
Here's McDonald to Quackenbush. Finds Roach down low in the paint. Can't score there. Here's Livonia. Can take the lead now. Here's Ricky Allen. Misses that. Foul's going to be called against Quackenbush. Personal foul. Comes to the line is number 22, Mitten. Livonia now in the bonus. This is a 50 Gems of Greater Western New York foul shot. Mitten hits that one. Ties it up 55-55. Now with a chance to take a lead. I believe it would be the first lead for Livonia since the first half. Here's McDonald. He's got Coleman Roach, can't pass it to him. Gives it to Hart, fakes a shot, now gets it to Roach. McDonald to Quack. Nice job there, and scores. 57-56 the score. Cougars have the lead again.
16 now for Quackenbush. He's been a great part of this Cougar offense.
Trying to catch up on Eastman's total.
Eastman at 23.
And down low in the paint, number 24, C.J. Richardson scores there to give Livonia the 1-point lead now, 58-57, with 4 minutes to go.
16 points for Richardson. He's leading the way for the Bulldogs.
So McDonald will take a break as Brian Wagger checks back in. Number 1, Ricky Allen with it. Number 4, Monkern gets it to 22, Mitten. Richardson to DeMartinez. Here's number 22, Mitten. Scores there. Livonia now with the 3-point lead. Here's Eastman. Gets it to Wagger. Hart to Wagger. Back to Hart now. Back to Wagger. Shot clock at 14. Ball goes out of play. HFL still has possession though. Here's Eastman.
You know what would never hit my mind was the old football rivalry. Not really football, but all sports with Livonia back in the day when HFL was in Class B.
And when they would compete in Livingston County. Personal foul on number 3, Evan Quackenbush. You know, speaking of football rivalry between HFL in Livonia, we have one of the HFL all-time great quarterbacks in the stands tonight, now head coach of the Cougars, John Russ.
He's not that great.
Stats, if you look at the numbers, got a fair amount of stats, and he'll let you know. He'll let you know. He's got them all memorized. Here's Brian Wagger to Tommy Eastman. Clock at 3 minutes. Quackenbush misses a shot in the paint. Ball's going to go off Brian Wagger. 2:57 to go.
Cougars got to have a good defensive trip here.
Here's number 22, Minton. To D. Martinez. Leaves it for Richardson. Monkern. Here's Minton driving on in. Foul's going to be called on Evan Quackenbush. Third of the night, coming to the line to take a 50 Hidden Gems of Greater Western New York foul shot.
Yeah, Quack running in a little bit of foul trouble right now.
Number 22, Minton. Misses that one. Here's Minton's second shot. Another miss. Quackenbush gets a rebound. Cougars still trail only by 3 with 2:30 to go.
16 points and 14 rebounds for Evan Quackenbush.
He's done his job tonight, but can the Cougars get the win?
What
Here's
he's got to do right
Quackenbush.
now is be smart on both sides of the ball and do stuff like that.
That's
no
20
more fouls.
points. 20 points now for Evan Quackenbush. Like I said, trying to compete with Eastman. Here's number 4, Monkern. Pass to 22, Minton. Reaching personal foul against Evan Quackenbush. That's his 4th foul. He's got to watch that. So Minton comes back to the line. Timeout on the floor called. That'll give us a chance to acknowledge tonight's crew. Starting with camera operators, Tyler Van Voorhees. On the switcher tonight, Alec Delmerico.
The
Color commentary by Ryan Olivo. And play-by-play by yours truly, Peter Carosa. So timeout on the floor. Both teams receiving instructions from their coach. Cougars have pulled within 1 with 1:57.
Cougars got to be smart. I mean, Livonia's in the double bonus here, so even if they just get a simple reach-in foul, that's two opportunities for Livonia to get some more points. So, got to be smart and play good defense.
So back to that 58 Hidden Gems of Greater Western New York foul shot. Here's number 22, Minton. Hits that one. 2-point game now. This is to make it 3. Hits it. 62-59 the score. Number 12, Coleman Roach, trying to lead the Cougars to their second victory of the week. Quackenbush drives on in, scores. 62-61, minute 40. Here's Ricky Allen.
That's 20 now for Quackenbush.
Ricky Allen to D. Martinez. That's going to go out of bounds, they say, on HFL. Timeout on the floor again. Now we're under the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, Livonia's just got to play it safe here.
A minute 20 still to play.
I think they're going to focus on getting to the paint, drawing some contact, and getting to the foul line. So I think the Cougars are going to play very good defense and not letting them get any easy points.
Now again, the Cougars during the timeout are all standing, while Livonia's players are sitting down. So there's the buzzer. This will be a baseline inbound by number 1, Ricky Allen, for Livonia. Number 24, CJ Richardson, gets it back to Ricky Allen. Takes a three, long three, and hits it. Makes it 4-point game.
Big shot there for Livonia. Cougars got to get a quick basket here.
A minute to go now. Here's Jack McDonald.
They got to look for Eastman. Eastman hasn't been a part of this offense at all in the fourth quarter.
Coleman Roach goes down. No foul called. Misses that three. 40 seconds now. Foul called. Cougars will force Livonia to the line as they trail by 4. Coming to the line to take this 58 gems of Greater West New York foul shot, number 24, C.J. Richardson.
Not looking good for the Cougars right now. That was a key offensive drive there and came up short.
39.2 seconds to go. Cougars now trail by 5. Makes that one as well. 6-point game.
18 for C.J. Richardson.
Cougars trail by 6. 39.2 seconds to go. What do you think the Cougars' strategy will be in these closing seconds of the fourth quarter?
I think the Cougars just need to get a three-pointer. That's what they need. And I think they're going to look for Tommy Eastman and Dan Hart. I mean, Dan Hart's hit three threes tonight, and I think they're going to look for one of those two.
Jack McDonald with it. Leaves it for Eastman.
Yeah, I think the game's in Eastman's hands right now.
Gets it to McDonald. Gets it to Roach. To Eastman.
They got to take a shot here. They're burning a lot of clock.
Missed there. Ball goes out. And they're going to say it went off a Cougar. Fans not happy with that call. Livonia with 21.3 seconds left. Number 24, CJ Richardson, goes down hard, able to get up off the floor though. His team leading 67-61, 18.9 seconds left. So
here's a technical there on Hart. That means Livonia will get the ball back after this free throw.
misses that first one. He'll shoot two. This is a 15 Gems of Greater Western New York foul shot. Makes the second one. So like you said, Livonia will have the ball. Here's Ricky Allen with 18.9. Cougar personal foul. Number 24, CJ Richardson, comes back to the line to take a 50 Hidden Gems of Greater Western New York foul shot. Score 68-61. Nails that one. Nails that one as well. That could be the nail in the coffin in this one.
I think it's about it for the Cougars tonight.
Here's Eastman, short there. Quack gets the rebound, misses. Eastman with it, shoots a three. Fouled on the shot is Eastman, so he'll come to the line, take a 50 Hidden Gems of Greater West New York foul shot. Score 70-61 with 6.7 seconds left. Eastman hits it.
So we've seen a couple upsets today. We see Penn Yan take down Churchville Tri-Line, and we see Livonia
Beating out HFL at home.
Yep.
Although these teams are in a lower class, they still field a very good team every year, and that's exactly why the Cougars invite them to this Cougar Classic showcase, because they know that these are teams, they might not be at the same level classification-wise, but when they compete on the court.
Yep, it's all about who shows up to play.
It's that one. Hits the second one. 72-64 the score. 4.4 seconds. Here's Eastman. Shoots a long three, misses, and that's gonna do it. Livonia gets a W. They'll move to 6-1. Cougars will fall to 3-3. That'll do it for both teams in 2014. They'll come out in 2015 hoping to get some more wins as they look to sectionals in late February. So, Olivo, you want to go over our leaders in the scoring department
leading
tonight
the
for both
Bulldogs,
teams?
we had CJ Richardson with 21 points. Also, Ricky Allen had 16 points. And for the Cougars, we had Tommy Eastman with 25 and Evan Quackenbush with 20 points. 22. So, tough loss here for the Cougars. Hopefully they can bounce back next week and get
Next
another
year.
little... Yeah, next year. And get something going again.
So one last time, I'd like to acknowledge tonight's crew, starting with Tyler Van Voorhees on the camera, Alec Delmerico on the switcher, Color commentary by Ryan Olivo and play-by-play by yours truly. Cougars lose a close one. It was close until the last quarter of play. Though a great game, we'd like to thank all of our viewers out there for watching. Be on the lookout for our broadcasts in 2015. Again, thanks for watching, and that'll do it for us in 2014.